Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. Learn Chinese with Moo. 和牛牛一起学中文. In this video, I'm going to introduce the building inside the school. I know I've been covering a lot of topics about school because I know a lot of my listeners are still students, so I want to make sure you know how to express yourself about the class utensils and also about your daily schedule, about everything about school. So that's why I make so many topics about school. And today we are going to learn about the things inside the school, like the building and also how to call each classroom, things like this. And now let's begin. The first word we are learning is called my school. 我的学校，我的学校。And here, cafeteria. 食堂，食堂。Auditorium. 礼堂，礼堂。Gym. 体育馆，体育馆。Science lab. 实验室，实验室。Restroom. 厕所，厕所。Front office. 办公室，办公室。Library. 图书馆，图书馆。So as you can see, there are a lot of words end with 馆, like the gym is called 体育馆. So 馆 means a building, a tall building where inside there's a lot of facilities or a lot of things. So that's why we end this as 馆. Okay, 馆 means a tall building. Just remember that. And here, field, 操场，操场。Parking lot, 停车场，停车场。Now, as you can see, the parking lot and the field, they also end with 场, 场. So that 场 means a place where it's very huge. It has a lot of space for you to do something. So like this one, here it means the place where you can park. So it's called 停车场. And then in this one, the field is the place where you can, do some sports, and it's called 操场. So I just want you to know, like each word, it means something. So that's why you will see this word in here and that word in there, because it has different meanings. And I hope this explanation will help you better to remember these words. So now let's read this again. 操场，停车场。And here, playground. Playground, of course, is a place for you to play. So let's read this. 游乐场，游乐场。So it also ends with 场. And here is a sentence pattern. This sentence pattern, it talks about we do something in which place. And in Mandarin, you need to say the place first and then talk about what you do in that place. So the sentence pattern here is 我们在哪里做什么事？我们在哪里做什么事？ So if you want to say we eat lunch in the cafeteria, first I want to ask you how to say eat lunch. 吃午饭，吃午饭。And then how to say cafeteria. 食堂，食堂。So let's say this sentence. We eat lunch in the cafeteria. In Mandarin, you need to say we in the cafeteria eat lunch in this order. 我们在食堂吃午饭。我们在食堂吃午饭. Now it's your turn to say this sentence. 我们在食堂吃午饭。Here is another sentence. We play games in the playground. First, I want to ask you how to say play games. 玩游戏，玩游戏。Then how to say playground. 游乐场，游乐场。So we play games in the playground. 我们在游乐场玩游戏。我们在游乐场玩游戏。Now, I want you to say this sentence by yourself. 我们在游乐场玩游戏。We play soccer in the field. First, I want to ask you how to say play soccer. 踢足球，踢足球。Then how to say field. 操场，操场。So we play soccer in the field. 我们在操场踢足球。我们在操场踢足球。Now it's your turn to say this sentence. 我们在操场踢足球。And here we are going to talk about classroom. And if you want to talk about specific classroom, you need to add the subject in front of this word. So in Mandarin, you will say 教室，教室. You just put the subject in front of 教室. Then we will know which specific classroom that you are talking about. So if you want to say science classroom, how to say science? 科学课，科学课。Then how to say classroom? 教室，教室。So science classroom. 科学课教室，科学课教室。And then how to say this is science classroom? 这是科学课教室，这是科学课教室。Now it's your turn to say this sentence. This is science classroom. 这是科学课教室。Then the next one, I want to ask you how to say math classroom. First, how to say math. 数学课，数学课。And then how to say classroom. 教室，教室。Math classroom. 数学课教室，数学课教室。So that is math classroom. 那是数学课教室，那是数学课教室。Now it's your turn to say this sentence. That is math classroom. 那是数学课教室，那是数学课教室。And here is another sentence pattern. If you want to talk about you are learning some subject in which classroom, then you will use the sentence pattern like this. 我们在什么教室上什么科目？我们在什么教室上什么科目？ This sentence pattern means we learn some subject in some subject classroom. And now let's see the sentence. So if you want to say we learn English in an English reading classroom, and then you will say it like this. First, I want to ask you how to say English class. 英文课，英文课。Then how to say English reading classroom. 英文教室，英文教室。So we learn English in an English reading classroom. In Mandarin, we will say it like this. 我们在英文教室上英文课。我们在英文教室上英文课。Now it's your turn to say this sentence. We learn English in an English reading classroom. 我们在英文教室上英文课。Here is another sentence. We learn science in a science lab. First, I want to ask you how to say science class. 科学课，科学课。Then how to say science lab. 实验室，实验室。So if you want to say we learn science in a science lab, it's like this. 我们在实验室上科学课。我们在实验室上科学课。Now it's your turn to say this. We learned science in a science lab. 我们在实验室上科学课。And here, sometimes the school building has more than one floor, so we will learn how to say this. So the floor is called 楼，楼, and you just put the number in front of it. It will mean the first floor, the second floor. And now, let's see. Here, if you want to say on which floor there is which classroom, you will say in this sentence pattern. Which floor? 几楼有什么教室？几楼有什么教室？ So here, if you want to say on the first floor, there are a cafeteria and a gym. First, I want to ask you how to say the first floor. 一楼，一楼. And then how to say cafeteria. 食堂，食堂. Then how to say a gym. 体育馆，体育馆. And let's combine the three words together to say this sentence. On the first floor, there are a cafeteria and a gym. 一楼有食堂和体育馆。一楼有食堂和体育馆. Now it's your turn to say this sentence. On the first floor, there are a cafeteria and a gym. 一楼有食堂和体育馆。And here is another sentence. On the second floor, there are 4 classrooms and 2 restrooms. First, I want to ask you how to say second floor. 二楼，二楼. And then how to say 4 classrooms. 4间教室，4间教室. And then how to say 2 restrooms. 两间厕所，两间厕所. Let's combine everything together to say this sentence. On the second floor, there are 4 classrooms and 2 restrooms. 二楼有4间教室和2间厕所。二楼有4间教室和2间厕所. Now it's your turn to say this sentence. On the second floor, there are 4 classrooms and 2 restrooms. 二楼有4间教室和2间厕所。I know there are a lot of vocabularies and sentence patterns in these videos, so please watch this video multiple times and take notes. It will help you to remember these words better and also practice it a lot. And then you will be able to master the skills and the knowledge from this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you next time in my next video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Bye bye.